This is Max and Mia podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Max and Mia, your favorite English learning show.
Hello there, lovely listeners. We're so excited to have you with us today.
I'm Max, and this amazing co-host next to me is Mia. Today we're diving into something super useful: daily conversations in English.
That's right. We'll be talking about those everyday chats you have at the coffee house, with friends, at work, or even with strangers.
This episode is absolutely ideal for A2 and B1 learners, and even B2 students will find some great gems here.
Before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps us create more content for you.
And if you enjoyed today's show, leave us a review. We read every single one, and it makes our day.
So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's dive into the wonderful world of daily English conversations.
Ready, Mia?
Always ready, Max. Let's go.
All right, everyone. Before we listen to our first dialogue, let's go over some useful vocabulary. We have 3 words that will help you when ordering food, especially pizza.
Vocabulary preview.
I'll start with our first word, crispy. So crispy means something that makes a nice crunching sound when you bite it. It's firm and breaks easily. For example, I love crispy bacon on my pizza.
Excellent choice, Mia. And here's my example with crispy. The crust of this pizza is so crispy and golden. Now, my word is sizzling. This means making a hissing sound, like when something hot is cooking. We use it to describe food that's very hot and fresh from the oven. For example, the pizza arrived sizzling hot with melted cheese bubbling on top.
Fantastic word. Here's my example with sizzling. I could hear the sizzling sound of the vegetables cooking in the kitchen. And our final word today is craving. This means having a strong desire or longing for something, especially food. For example, I'm really craving some chocolate ice cream right now.
Great choice. And here's my example. After working all day, I have a serious craving for pizza. And those 3 words, crispy, sizzling, and craving, will definitely help you in our dialogue. Now let's listen our first audio.
Good evening. I'd like to order a pizza for delivery, please.
Good evening. Absolutely. I'd be happy to help you with that. What size pizza are you thinking about tonight?
Well, I'm really craving something large because I'm having friends over later. What's your most popular option?
Our large supreme pizza is definitely a crowd favorite. It comes with pepperoni, mushrooms, bell peppers, onions, and Italian sausage. The crust comes out nice and crispy too.
That sounds delicious. But actually, I have one friend who doesn't eat meat. Do you have any vegetarian alternatives?
Of course, we have a fantastic veggie deluxe with mushrooms, tomatoes, bell peppers, onions, black olives, and extra cheese. Many customers say the vegetables come out perfectly sizzling.
That's a tough choice. Can I get half and half, like half supreme and half veggie deluxe?
Absolutely. That's no problem at all. We do half and half pizzas all the time. Same size crust for both halves, right?
Yes, that works perfectly. Now, about the crust, what options do you have?
We offer 3 types: thin and crispy, regular, or thick crust. The thin crust gets really crispy in our ovens, while the thick crust is more soft and chewy.
I think I'll go with the regular crust. It's right in between, isn't it?
Exactly. It's our classic option. Not too thin, not too thick. Now, would you like to add any extra toppings or sides?
Actually, yes. I'm craving some garlic bread too. Do you have that available?
We certainly do. Our garlic bread comes out hot and sizzling with melted butter and herbs. It's really popular. Would you like the regular size or large?
Regular size should be fine. Oh, and what about drinks? Do you sell those too?
Yes, we carry sodas, bottled water, and fruit juices. What would you like?
I'll take 2 large sodas, 1 cola, and 1 lemon lime, please.
Perfect. Let me repeat your order. 1 large pizza, half supreme and half veggie deluxe on regular crust, 1 regular garlic bread, 1 large cola, and 1 large lemon lime soda. Is that correct?
That sounds exactly right. How much will that be?
Your total comes to $28.50. And what's your delivery address?
I live at 425 Oak Street, apartment 2B. It's the blue building next to the corner market.
Got it. 425 Oak Street, apartment 2B. And can I get your phone number in case our driver needs directions?
Sure. It's 555-0147.
Excellent. Your order will be ready in about 25 to 30 minutes. Our driver should arrive around 7:45.
That timing is perfect. My friends are coming at 8 o'clock. Will the pizza still be hot when it arrives?
Absolutely. We use special delivery bags that keep everything sizzling hot. The cheese will still be melted and the crust will stay crispy.
Wonderful. I really appreciate your help. This is exactly what I was craving tonight.
You're very welcome. We're always happy to help. Your pizza will be delicious and fresh. Have a great evening with your friends.
Thank you so much. See you in about 30 minutes.
See you then. Goodbye.
Wow, what a fantastic dialogue. There's so much we can learn from that conversation. Let me break down some key elements that make this such a great example of everyday English.
Absolutely. Sarah handled that order so smoothly.
Exactly. First thing I noticed, Sarah started with politeness. She said, "Good evening. I'd like to order a pizza for delivery, please." That's a perfect way to begin any service conversation. Not too formal, but respectful and clear about what she wants.
That's such good advice, Max. Being courteous really sets a nice tone.
Right. And then notice how she expressed her desires. Instead of just saying, "I want a large pizza," she said, "I'm really craving something large." Using craving makes the conversation more natural and shows genuine enthusiasm for the food.
Oh, I loved that detail. It made her sound like a real customer, not just someone reading from a script.
Precisely. Now, here's something really important for our listeners. Watch how Sarah handled the decision-making process. When the worker suggested the supreme pizza, Sarah didn't just say yes immediately. She thought about her friend's dietary needs and asked for alternatives.
That shows real thoughtfulness. And it's such a common situation, too.
Absolutely. This teaches us that it's perfectly normal to ask questions, change your mind, or request modifications. The phrase, "Can I get half and half?" is super useful. You can use this structure for many situations. "Can I get this with extra cheese?" Or, "Can I get that without onions?"
Such a flexible structure. And the worker was so accommodating, too.
Yes. And did you catch how Sarah gathered information before making final decisions? She asked about crust options, learned the differences, and then chose based on her preferences. She said, "It's right in between, isn't it?" That's a great way to confirm your understanding.
Smart approach. She really took her time to make informed choices.
Exactly. Another brilliant moment was when she expanded her order. Instead of ordering everything at once, she built it gradually. First the pizza, then garlic bread, then drinks. This is very natural in real conversations. You don't need to have everything figured out immediately.
That takes the stress away from ordering.
And here's a crucial detail. Notice how both speakers confirmed information. The worker repeated the entire order back to Sarah, and she confirmed it was correct. This prevents mistakes and shows good communication habits.
Such an important skill. Confirmation really helps avoid confusion.
Absolutely. Finally, I want to highlight the ending. Sarah expressed genuine appreciation. I really appreciate your help, and this is exactly what I was craving tonight. This kind of warmth makes interactions more pleasant for everyone involved.
It creates such a nice atmosphere. Both speakers sounded friendly throughout.
Exactly. So remember, listeners, be polite, ask questions, confirm details, and show appreciation. These simple strategies will make your daily conversations much more effective and enjoyable.
Wonderful analysis, Max. This dialogue really shows how natural English conversations flow. Now, let's move on to our second dialogue. This time we'll hear someone asking for a return at a store. First, let's learn 3 helpful words for this situation.
Vocabulary preview.
I'll start with our first word, defective. Defective means something that has a problem or doesn't work the way it should. It's broken or faulty from the beginning. For example, this phone is defective. It won't turn on at all.
Excellent word, Max. Here's my example with defective. The zipper on this jacket is defective. It gets stuck every time. Now, my word is hassle. This means something that's annoying, difficult, or causes trouble and stress. For example, returning online orders can be such a hassle sometimes.
Perfect choice. And here's my example. I hope getting a refund won't be a big hassle. And our final word is receipt. This is the small piece of paper you get when you buy something. It shows what you bought, when, and how much you paid. For example, do you still have your receipt from yesterday's purchase?
So useful. Here's another example with receipt. I always save my receipts in case I need to return something later.
Fantastic. Those 3 words, defective, hassle, and receipt, will be super helpful in our next dialogue. Let's listen to how someone handles a return situation.
Excuse me, I'd like to return this sweater I bought yesterday. It's not what I expected at all.
Of course. I'd be happy to help you with that. What seems to be the problem with the sweater?
Well, first of all, the color looks completely different from what I saw online. The website showed a bright blue, but this looks more gray to me.
I understand how frustrating that can be. Online colors can sometimes appear different on various screens. Do you have your receipt with you?
Yes, I do. I always keep my receipts just in case. Here it is. I bought it yesterday around 2 p.m.
Perfect. Let me take a look at this. I see you paid $45 for this sweater. Was there anything else wrong with it besides the color?
Actually, yes. When I tried it on at home, I noticed the material feels really rough and scratchy. It's not comfortable at all to wear.
That's definitely not ideal for a sweater. And the size, how did that work out for you?
The size is fine. It's just these other issues. I was really looking forward to wearing it, but now it feels like such a hassle to deal with.
I completely understand your disappointment. Let me check if this particular sweater has had any other complaints. Sometimes we do get defective items in our shipments.
Oh, really? So this might actually be defective then?
It's possible. I'm looking at our system now, and I can see we've had 2 other returns for this exact sweater, both for the same reasons you mentioned.
Wow! That makes me feel better about returning it then. I was worried you might think I was being too difficult.
Not at all. Customer satisfaction is very important to us. Since you have your receipt and the sweater still has all the tags, we can definitely process a return for you.
That's wonderful! What are my options? Can I get my money back, or do I need to exchange it for something else?
You have both options available. We can give you a full refund back to your original payment method, Or you can use the credit to choose something else in the store today.
Let me think about this. I really did want a nice blue sweater. Do you have any similar styles that might work better?
Absolutely. We have a beautiful collection of sweaters in that section over there. The materials are much softer, and the colors are more accurate to what you see online.
That sounds promising. But what if I choose something and it turns out to be another hassle? Can I return that too, if needed?
Of course. Our return policy gives you 30 days to bring back any item with your receipt. We want you to be completely happy with your purchase.
That's so reassuring. Okay, I think I'd like to look at those other sweaters then. But first, can you process this return so I have the credit available?
Certainly. I'll take care of that right now. I just need to scan the tags and your receipt. There we go. Your return is processed for $45.
Excellent. Thank you for making this so easy. I was worried it would be a big hassle, but you've been incredibly helpful.
You're very welcome. That's what we're here for. Now, let's go look at those other sweaters. I think you'll find something you really love.
Perfect. I appreciate you taking the time to help me find the right item instead of just processing the return and sending me away.
Customer service is our priority. Let's find you that perfect blue sweater.
Sounds great. Lead the way.
That was an absolutely brilliant example of how to handle a return situation. Emma demonstrated so many excellent communication strategies that our listeners can use in similar situations.
She was so clear and direct about her concerns.
Exactly. Let's start with her opening approach. Emma began with, "Excuse me, I'd like to return this sweater I bought yesterday." Notice how she was polite but direct. No long explanations or apologies right away. She stated her intention clearly from the beginning.
That's so much better than being overly apologetic.
Precisely. Then, when asked about the problem, Emma gave specific, factual reasons. She didn't just say, "I don't like it." Instead, she explained, "The color looks completely different from what I saw online, and the material feels really rough and scratchy." This gives the store clerk concrete information to work with.
Those details really help make her case stronger.
Absolutely. And here's a crucial point. Emma came prepared. She had her receipt ready and mentioned, "I always keep my receipts just in case." This is such practical advice for our listeners. Always save receipts when you buy something, especially if you might need to return it.
Such smart thinking ahead.
Now, notice how Emma handled her emotions. She expressed disappointment. "I was really looking forward to wearing it, but now it feels like such a hassle." But she didn't become angry or demanding. She stayed calm and reasonable throughout the entire conversation.
That really made the whole interaction so much smoother.
Exactly. And here's something fascinating. When the clerk mentioned that other customers had similar complaints, Emma's response was perfect. She said, "That makes me feel better about returning it, and I was worried you might think I was being too difficult." This shows self-awareness and consideration for the store employee.
She was so thoughtful about the whole situation.
Right. Then, when given options, Emma asked intelligent follow-up questions. What if I choose something and it turns out to be another hassle? Can I return that too? This shows she's thinking ahead and wants to understand the store's policies completely.
Really smart to clarify those details up front.
Absolutely. And notice the language she used to express gratitude. Instead of just saying thanks, she said, "Thank you for making this so easy, and I appreciate you taking the time to help me." This kind of specific appreciation makes service workers feel valued and often leads to even better service.
Such a nice way to acknowledge good service.
Exactly. Now, from the store clerk's perspective, we also learned great phrases for handling customer concerns. I understand how frustrating that can be shows empathy, and customer satisfaction is very important to us, reassures the customer about the company's values. The key takeaway for our listeners is this. When you need to return something, be prepared with your receipt. Explain your reasons clearly and specifically. Stay calm and polite. Ask about your options and express genuine appreciation for good service. This approach almost always leads to positive outcomes.
Wonderful breakdown, Max. This really shows how effective communication can turn a potentially stressful situation into a positive experience.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode on daily conversations in English. We covered ordering pizza and handling returns, two situations you'll definitely encounter in real life.
These conversations really show how useful everyday English can be when you know the right words and strategies.
Absolutely. Remember, the key is to stay calm, be specific about what you want, and always be polite. These simple approaches will make your daily interactions so much smoother.
Before we go, we have a fantastic resource for you. You can find the complete transcript of today's episode as a downloadable PDF right in the description below.
That's right. It includes all the vocabulary, both dialogues and our analysis. It's perfect for reviewing and practicing at your own pace.
If you found today's episode helpful, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps other English learners discover our show.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a new episode. We release fresh content every week.
We absolutely love hearing from you. Leave us a comment telling us which dialogue you found more useful, the pizza ordering or the return situation.
Your feedback means the world to us and helps us create better content for English learners like you.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. Keep using these daily conversation skills, and remember, every conversation is a chance to improve your English.
Until next time, this has been Max and Mia. Keep learning, keep growing, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone!